It didn't start good the first days in India because I lost my luggage. I have had every single piece of thing in that bag. I had my computer, my makeup, my clothes, shoes, underwear. You know, a girl without makeup, a girl without clothes. What the fuck? How can you even handle the life without it? So, when I arrived, I was like, where's my luggage? And they were like, calm down, it's coming soon. And they were looking at it and tried to find it. And after bag were like dragging up of someone else. I was like, no, it's gone. It can't be gone, it's gone. But it was gone. So I had to go without the luggage. And it was so annoying because it took 4 days before I got it. 4 fucking days. And all these days, I went back to the airport because I didn't like, it's okay. I was very mad at them and I told them, you have to give me some like money for this so I can handle because I don't have anything with me. And if you lose my luggage, it's your fault. So they gave me like 500 each day, but 500, it's like 10 as much there, so I could like pay for the hotel and all, but I still was devastated about my things because I was like, what if someone stole it? And I had so many thoughts in my mind about it. But finally, when I got it, I found out it was stuck in Berlin because I got to Berlin first like transfer, and when you do transfer, you have to tell the other place you go to where you go next, otherwise they don't know. So that I will remember for my next flight if I fly somewhere else far away. And my other stop was Abu Dhabi. So actually the bag had to go to Abu Dhabi and from there to India. That's why it took so long time for me to get the luggage. Yeah. So when I finally had like settled and see the place, I could see it was kind of big difference between poor and rich people, because there is both. Many people maybe don't think so, but there are both. Yeah, and at the hotel, you can find difference there too. Some are like high class, some are middle class, and some are very, very cheap. And I would never pay for the very cheap ones because they don't have any good quality at all. But I didn't find any fleas in my bed or like itched my whole body when I woke up or found something in my food who I shouldn't eat or like throw up days after days. I could eat everything without getting sick. So that's just a fucking myth. It didn't happen to me. I could eat even food from the street and I didn't went sick. So now you know. Some people say Indians don't have clean foods and all, but I didn't get sick. But the water, they weren't so like, you know, like we. They didn't listen when I told them to give me bottled water. They they boiled the water and gave me the glass. And I was like, that's not that's tapped water. That's not bottled water. It's okay, madam, you can drink it. I don't want it. But it's okay, you can drink it. Don't you hear what I'm saying? I don't want the fucking water. Can you give me bottled water? So they tried like to convince me I should drink it, but when I saw this like brown little spot in the glass, I was like, is that chocolate or are you just not too clean with it? And one day the shower didn't work, and I called the reception to fix it. And I will never forget what he did. It was so crazy. He came up and he filled a bucket with water, and then he took his hands in the water and did like this with the water and said, "You get clean by doing this." I was like, are you serious? Fix the fucking shower, I pay for this, or you change my room right now. And he fixed the shower, of course. But it was funny when he was standing there and like, I would never do that. Then I could go to the Ganges River and clean myself. That would help like the same. Yeah. One other thing that you have to think about in India is to don't like take any cab or any. You have to be very careful when you, because they drive like crazy. They can drive straight to each other. I took tuk-tuk sometimes. I took the bicycle where someone was cycling and you sit behind. And I took the cab, but I like the cab most because it felt much better than other vehicles. And just because it felt faster and safer, because the tuk-tuk was like doot doot every fucking second minute. But if you just want to go around the corner and don't want to go, you can take the tuk-tuk or the bicycle. It's okay. But cab you get for like 20 crowns. And then you go far. So it's not like it's expensive or something. But if you book like from the airport, they pay you like 40, 50 crowns more. But that's not like much either. Most of the food are very cheap too. You won't believe me, but you can get food for 1 crown, 2 crowns, 3 crowns, 5 crowns, depends on what you eat. But if you eat on like more luxury restaurants, which I didn't see because I went to one, like the most expensive one in New Delhi, and the first dish I got was soup made of like water and some spices, and that was it. I was like, do I pay 70 crowns for this? So it felt like waste of money. And I ordered tandoori salmon, but it wasn't worth it. But it was just for like comparing to the other food, if it was like the same or not. One other thing I noticed was that if you are with a guy and you are a girl with a guy outside and eat, they just give one menu and they don't give it to you, they give it to the guy. So you better say I want the menu or they will think the guy will order for you. Yes. And don't wear too short shorts if you don't want the whole village staring at you from your head to your toe. That's my advice. But the attention you will get anyway, I think, actually. If you are pale and have blue, green or grey eyes. And I have all three colors in my eyes, so it doesn't make it easier.